What happens when you accidentally use nail glue as eyelash glue? Well, my sister thought it would be hilarious to switch my bottles while I was getting ready for my cousin's wedding. I'm doing my usual lash routine, half asleep at 6 a.m., and I squeeze what I think is my trusty lash glue onto the falsies. The consistency felt weird, but I figured it was just an old tube. I pressed those lashes down and immediately knew something was wrong. They stuck instantly. Like instantly. No adjusting, no repositioning, nothing. I tried to gently lift the corner and felt my actual lashes pulling. That's when I saw the nail glue bottle sitting where my lash glue should be. My heart literally dropped to my stomach. This wasn't just some minor makeup mishap. These lashes were fused to my eyelid like they were surgically attached. I'm standing there in my bathrobe, one eye looking normal and the other looking like I'd been hit with a cartoon anvil. The asymmetry was so bad I looked like I was permanently doing a really bad impression of The Rock's eyebrow raise. I started having a full-blown panic attack because this was my favorite cousin's wedding, and I was supposed to be in all the family photos. My mom had already bought her outfit specifically to match mine. I'm hyperventilating, trying to call my best friend Sarah at 6:30 a.m., but she's not answering because normal people don't wake up before sunrise to glue fake hair to their faces. Panic mode activated. I'm Googling nail glue on eyelashes emergency, while my sister is dying laughing in the hallway. She's literally rolling on the floor, taking pictures of my predicament like it's the funniest thing she's ever seen. I'm screaming at her, "This isn't funny, I look like a cyclops," and she just keeps wheezing, "Your face! Your face!" She thought she was being clever, but she didn't realize I had a wedding in 3 hours. I'm frantically reading Yahoo Answers from 2009 where some woman named Becky Mom 47 is describing a similar situation. The internet said use acetone, but putting that near my eyes seemed like a terrible idea. One forum post said to use olive oil and wait 6 hours. 6 hours! I didn't have 6 minutes, let alone 6 hours. My dad comes upstairs to see what all the screaming is about, takes one look at me, and just slowly backs away like I'm contagious. Even my own father couldn't handle the sight of me. I'm crying at this point, which is making the intact fake lashes on my normal eye look even more dramatic by comparison. I looked like a deranged beauty pageant contestant. I ended up at urgent care with a nurse trying not to laugh while she carefully removed each individual lash with special solution. She kept making these little sounds like she was working on a particularly challenging puzzle. Other patients in the waiting room were staring at me like I was some kind of medical mystery. One little kid asked his mom if my eye was broken. It took 3 hours, cost me $200, and I lost half my real lashes in the process. The nurse had to use tweezers and some kind of medical-grade adhesive remover that smelled like paint thinner. Every time she pulled off a piece, I could feel my soul leaving my body. By the end, my eyelid was so red and swollen I looked like I'd been in a boxing match with a very small, very angry opponent. I showed up to the wedding looking like I had patchy eyelid disease. My cousin took one look at me during the ceremony and started giggling, which made me start crying, which made my remaining mascara run down my face. The photographer had to Photoshop my eye in half the family pictures. The worst part? My sister posted a video of the whole thing on TikTok, and it got 2 million views. She made more money from that video than I spent fixing her prank. The comments were brutal. People calling me half-lash Hannah and making memes about my lopsided face. She bought herself a new iPhone with the money while I was still picking glue residue out of my eyelashes. I still don't trust her around my makeup, and every time someone compliments my lashes now, I automatically check if they're actually glued to my face.